Hey, yo, what's good? I know that not everyone takes advantage of the ability to tag your drums. I just bought a sample pack last night with a lot of vocal samples, and I didn't realize that a bunch of drums and stuff came with it. And so I'm about to tag my drums so that this way, when I go to search through things, drums, vocal sounds, stabs, whatever, I can get to anything I need quickly, real quickly. So I'm going to walk you through the process for anyone that doesn't currently do this, because it'll speed up your workflow greatly down the line. So let me jump into it. All right, so what I started with was this here. I got the 4 zip files. So if I go over here to like vocal library, you see I got my dries, my wets, and then it's broken into chants. You know, if I go back to this and I go to like snares and claps, and it's another subfolder, then you got dries, and then that breaks up. Delays, dries, and then you got wets, and it's the same thing. But the first thing I did, once I expanded all these and put them on my external drive, I organized them like this. This part is actually a little tedious to go through all of the sounds and put them in folders that make sense to you, that are just easier to get to. I mean, it's tedious, but it's something that you only have to do one time. Once you do that, it makes it a lot easier for when you put them in machine and you go to tag your drums. And I'm gonna go through one or two of these folders. I'm gonna show you how I tag them, and then I'll show you the end result. Okay, so what I did here was I opened up a new session of Machine. The first thing you'll need to do is go into your view, and if your browser isn't already open, open the browser. And instead of having it on library, you want to go over to files. I keep my sample content on an external drive. So I'm going to go to the G drive where they're located. I'll go into here in the loops. And the content that I recently got was by Ghost Hack. So I'll go to this Ghost Hack folder. Double click on that. I can come up here to kicks. And so the first one on the list is 808 bass. So I click on the 808 bass folder. Now if I go here, those basses probably aren't coming through because I'm recording this on my phone and it's not a real mic. But anyway, if I go back a folder just to 808 bass, to where I see the folders themselves and not the sample content, and I come down here where you see import at the bottom, this is where the tagging begins. So I'll click on import, and then I have these boxes here. I'm going to create a new category. Sorry, I need to hit the plus sign. I'll call it Ghost Hack. So that's the first category. I'll come over here and I will type in kicks. The reason it's empty is because I'm creating a new category on the front end. Otherwise, I would just be able to jump on these and go over. And then I'll go over to this third one and I'll type in 808. Hit OK to accept it. Dang, I was going to show it. I was going to show you bringing in the kicks, but it did it so fast. So we'll do the same thing for acoustic. I'll go to import, Ghost Hack kicks. I'll type in acoustic. And this time I'll pull the phone back so you can see it. Scan and pull in the drums. So I hit OK on that. I'll pull the phone back so this time you can see it actually process. And hit OK. Now what it did was it pulled in those the 808s the first time, the acoustics the second time, and it added metadata to the drums. I'm going to go through all of the sounds that I did, and then I'm going to come back at the end and show you how I can navigate on Maschine to get to them all quickly. Okay, so I've completed all of my drum tagging and the sample tagging of the percussion. So this is what it looks like now. So if I click on this, and I will go to the Ghost Hack folder of the stuff that I just downloaded. Now you'll see at the bottom, it's claps, hi-hat, kick, percussion, snare, vocals. So say we go to snare. And then this is my third category. So here it is, 808, Foley, hard, light, reverse neural, tribal, vinyl. So let's say we go to the tribal folder. And all those snares are there. Let me turn this up. They fall in that category. If I want to take it back, let's say we go to kicks. And we go to punchy. But you see the value in tagging your stuff. Vocals, dry chants. So take the time when you have a sample library, regardless of the type, take the time to organize your stuff, put it in the folders, tag them up. And then when you're creating, you can get to your sounds in seconds. And because all of my stuff is tagged, I can go to any one of these libraries from anyone. I have a Loop Masters library. I go in there, and then they're all broken up by category. And then I come here. And you see how quickly I can get to any sound because I took the time on the front end to do the grunt work so that when I'm in creation mode, I don't have to stop and look. I can just create. So that's it.